I'm Danny Sebright, President of the US-UAE Business Council. For the last 14 years, we've focused on building and broadening the bilateral commercial and trade relationship between the US and the UAE. We wake up every morning and go to work every day trying to make better business opportunities between the two countries and promote that relationship. I was teaching a class at Harvard at the Kennedy School, and I have just been in the job a year, and Ambassador Al-Otaiba calls me on the phone and says, Danny, we are going to proceed with pursuing a 1-2-3 civil nuclear energy agreement between the UAE and the United States, and we need the Business Council's support with American business to tell the right story about why this matters to American business and American companies. I said, Yusuf, are you crazy? This is just a couple years after Dubai Ports World, a few years more since 9/11. How is the US ever going to approve a civil nuclear agreement with the United Arab Emirates in such a short span of time? He said, Danny, we are determined to create a gold standard that will be a new model for how civil nuclear energy is done in the future. We're going to forswear enrichment. We're going to make assurances that we will never go down the path of a weapons program. And it's critical to us to have a US partnership and have a 1-2-3 agreement that allows cooperation with the United States in this realm going forward. I went back into my classroom with my students and I just said, I just had one of those aha moments in foreign policy. We had to tell a story about how the UAE was different in the region and how the UAE was already a close partner and was going to be even a closer partner to the US going forward in so many different ways. We enlisted the support of all of our top companies, our business leaders, to help develop and tell this narrative on Capitol Hill, at the White House, with the US administration, with the media, with key stakeholders. And that effort, accompanying Ambassador Al-Otaiba's diplomatic and political effort, was what made the difference in getting the 1-2-3 agreement done and successfully over the finish line in December of 2009. I think the administration came to understand very clearly that the model that the UAE was putting forward, the gold standard in civil nuclear energy for the future, for swearing enrichment, for swearing a weapons program, was a model to be replicated and celebrated and supported as much as possible. The UAE is where it is today because Sheikh Zayed brought that visionary leadership to everything that the UAE subsequently did. In its diversification program and plans, in its economic development program and plans, and in the way it's transforming its culture to be more accepting, its society to be more open and transparent. This was all in Sheikh Zayed's original vision, and I saw it firsthand.